Not
Besides,
quite lazy.
I'm not uploading session 0.
Yeah.
Session 0 is for people who
Showed up.
yeah, Cody. And I'm not uploading session 0. There's not. I mean, there's some of like we didn't even introduce ourselves. Like what we're doing right now
It's just
even
us
is
talking and
wasting
making
time.
characters.
So to start the game, when you were a small child in your port town of Galoo, um, you may have seen a kind of old, dirty, like homeless man with a long, flowing beard and drinking rum out of a bottle. He only owned like one glove, and the thing is kids, they'll poke at him. They're kids. Especially Ahnks, considering his 4 intelligence, and he would scare them off. But one day, as you might have learned from as a child, which may have made this more popular than it was. Because while the story was told in another way, no one quite told it like the old homeless man Charlie. As he, accepted whatever little coin a kid could rummage together to get a moment of his time, he would say how, 30 years ago, back then, when the sky was clear as the ocean was blue, the great pirate captain Opsal, he traveled to the far lands where the elves are, and he stole their treasure. He was the mightiest wizard the world had ever seen. He was capable of even forming balls of fire and burning ships alight. So now you know exactly what kind of fucking precedence we have for magic here. But this third level wizard here, stealing their sacred crystal, he sought out to the middle of the sea to activate its unholy powers, so that he might become even more stronger. I need a drink. And goes, but the Navy, other pirate captains, jealousy, the elves themselves, they all came after him in the middle of the ocean. And just as he was in the middle of his casting, his ship was alight with cannonball fire. Magic, stronger than even he from the illustrious elves. Naval captains, strength unforeseen in this world. And a mighty wizard he was, yes, but not strong enough to stop them. But there was a price to be paid for that. He takes another smoke of his pipe and scratches the fleas out of his beard. In a way, you could say he was successful. Because before his death, he was able to get a curse out. A curse on the world for their wrongdoings of him. And the sea turned black as tar. And it enveloped the boats around, sinking them, dredging it like it was alive. Flesh caught in, melted to the bone. What's that, Timmy? Oh, how do I know this? He reaches his glove and pulls it off, and you see a bony skeleton hand, like, wrinkling at him. And Timmy will pee his pants and run away. And, he'll go about laughing. But, as he tells the story, and it's a little different every time, he's a little drunker every time, too. And he gets into trouble for having this little bone hand he has. As you get older, you will see that, 30 years ago, you're teenagers now, or however old your characters are, I'm not exactly sure. And
I'm 80.
Yeah, you're 80. You were alive before this happened.
Yeah.
Nice. So, more so, Joe, you are aware that the world kind of had like a low magic thing going for it, but after the events of the Pirate King Opsal, with his crystal shattered and in his dying breaths, an immense flow of magic came out of him, and he kind of irradiated the sea. He's a curse in the ocean, a ghost ship of sorts. The ocean will turn black as the countless souls that have died to the Black Sea brings about those killed with it. Some say Opsal is actually captaining the vessels that are eaten by his curse. But with that, magic's a bit more potent. It's just in the air now. So, that dude that was flinging fireballs and was feared for being able to burn a ship down, there are some, younger people that are capable of doing that. Not that that makes them any less dangerous, it just means the world's gotten more dangerous. But in that sense, because some people just suddenly had a sudden grasp for magic, becoming sorcerers, or some people, learning magic and it being able to harness it from the air easier, piracy is kind of shut up just a wee bit. And just a little. So as the years go by and the humans of your little port of Galoo here see Charlie the hobo go from a kind of old beaten man to a really old beaten man, not much getting better in his life.
To an even older beaten man.
Yeah. You question if it's the curse that's keeping him alive or if all that alcohol is pickling his innards. But the three of you are passing by, maybe not friends or acquaintances, but just nearby in the crowd, seeing a new generation of kids being scared by Charlie's weird little hand thing. So go ahead. Joe, you can be in the town if you want.
Yeah, I will ask one thing, David. Would I have any place to put some of my belongings? Because I cannot carry everything.
Did you not buy a haversack or anything?
Those are very expensive. We cannot afford those.
I don't believe you.
We had 1,500.
And we can't have more than 750.
Oh, you're right. A haversack's 2K. Buy yourself a bag, dude.
No, I have one.
Well, then, yeah, if you have a backpack, hopefully you can stick most of your stuff in that. Like, what do you have that you can't fit in there? I hope you didn't buy a cannon.
No, I just have, like, gunsmithing tools.
It's just a kit. It fits in a backpack.
Can you not lift it? Is that the issue?
Okay, I made a mistake.
What's the problem?
I will need to take... Sorry, I made a mistake on how much money we had.
Mm-hmm.
Because the gun, I was going to take one of the traits to get money for the gun.
Yeah. Oh, but you got rid of the trait. In character.
Yeah, I'll just take a drawback.
Okay.
And get a specialty item and put some money into it if you let me.
Yeah, I'll let you. The major drawback I was saying you guys can have is the thing Charlie has, which is Touch of the Black Sea. It is not fun to have.
Don't want that.
What it does is Charlie counts as an undead if hit by positive healing.
Ooh.
That's useful.
No, because then you count as a human if you're hit by negative.
No, I meant the healing bits, and we're not being able to use on you is kind of not good.
Yeah, it's an actual major drawback.
Yeah, you count as whichever is worse.
Basically, you're half undead and you count as whatever's worse. God.
There's no way to really heal yourself outside of getting fast healing.
Yeah. Well,
or just lying down.
You could fully embrace the negative funsies. There are feats that let you count as an undead for healing. But, I mean...
Just be a dampier. Then you just,
Yeah, I mean, it's not something you want to have, because either way you're going to lose feats out on it. So, you're standing around in port, seagulls squawking, people moving about. It's a normal day.
Sorry, I'm just fixing with the mistake I made.
If you give me a perception check, you might see one of those rare magical races that didn't come out until like 30 years ago on Nos. Just fumbling around, trying to figure out what is his after someone pushed him down and didn't help him get back up.
Just everybody.
Oh, whoever. I'm just seeing if you can see through a crowd of people. Ahnks had 4 intelligence for all of like 2 minutes, so I'm sure he's better now. Yeah. So, Ahnks, you see your little blue-skinned new friend to make there. Which, as you people make your first action, maybe introduce yourselves so we know who's who. Are you going to introduce yourself as Captain Brownbeard still, or?
She doesn't go by Brownbeard just yet.
Just yet?
Kat. Yeah, just not yet. But yeah, Kat's.
Cat's a person.
Well, one of our many humans to be.
Kat's fairly average looking young woman.
You swinging that anchor yet?
She's got the anchor on her back.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yes, average looking.
Yeah.
Anchor on the back.
I'm just your everyday normal anime high school character.
Yeah, she'll approach and just kind of offer her hand.
Hello. Who might you be?
You can call me Kat. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Arlen Art. No, this might be straightforward. But why the anchor?
What was that?
Why the anchor?
Oh. It's a keepsake.
I'm surprised he doesn't go with you that you're a shipwright.
That would make sense, David.
Oh yeah, it's a keepsake from my first job.
She added.
Oh, I see.
That's
Well, well, Kat, you seem to have all the seem to have all the future of a sailor, and I'm here looking for a crew.
Oh my god, Joe is Luffy.
Sorry, what happened? I had to step away from.
Didn't miss much. Just Ahnks introduced Kat to Joe's Undyne, who Joe should describe so we have a better idea what he looks like. And Joe just immediately offered a job because he's Luffy and he's going to be king of the pirates.
You gave me this job, Cody, and I will do it.
Okay.
So gone.
You do you.
You see Arlen Arch, fairly tall, not very muscly, Undyne, very more of the shiny blue skin and completely white hair. Very much this is not our art, so artists don't get mad at us.
Yeah.
Fuck off. That's why we should be in the mature section.
I've reviewed the Twitch rules, and I'm pretty sure mature is for excessive violence and swearing, which...
Oh yeah, that's true, you told me.
I wouldn't say what we're doing is excessive.
No, it's not.
You see him using ostentatious clothes, a cape that billows his back, and just what seems to be a tricorn captain hat. Like, out of character statistic-wise, I'm using noble clothes, so that's expensive.
No, it's
Yeah,
all
you've
good,
got some
Joe.
real fancy duds.
No, I'm more too long. This is how nice it is.
Joe, you might be getting a couple of dirty looks from the crowd. People already kind of don't like your species as a whole. Not specifically Undyne, I mean not human. And,
Yeah.
I mean, you dressing like that's not helping the case.
Other than that, you can see a couple of weapons on me. You see with a short sword on my side, a whip on the other side, and with your perception, right below my jacket, you'll see a firearm, a pistol.
So you seem like one of them pretty well-off folks, huh?
Well, I like to think myself as one. I haven't died from starvation yet, so that's a start.
Fair enough.
Hmm?
That's fair enough.
Yep.
So you mentioned looking to set up a crew.
Yep, just finding some crewmates and then off to getting a ship. How to do it? Not sure. I'll get to that when I'm there.
You can count me interested.
Pirates.
Oh well, let's see if we can manage some more. I know lots of things. I'll teach you about the world, but what can you do for in a ship?
The last few jobs I've run, I'm usually pretty out at home out at sea. I can navigate, and I know my way around a boat pretty well.
Huh. That's a very good thing to have on ship. I'm more of the thinking type, to be honest. An idealistic, if you will. Now let us get some more people. You know anyone around? Or do I just need to fish someone out of here?
Well, we
I
are.
mean, if you
Oh, you were asking her. My
Oh.
bad. Go on.
well, if you're looking for people, you'd probably have better luck checking out, I don't know, bar, something like that, rather than picking random folks out of the street.
Oh, bar. Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you know our songs.
Let us try this.
I know y'all.
Yeah. I assumed we went to the same village and stuff.
But yeah, but it's a port town. Port towns are pretty big. I'm not gonna know everyone who lives in a port town.
I think you'll notice this offhandedly because we were together as kids. So at least offhandedly,
Ahnks
you
made
know
his
who we are.
decision, Ollie.
He did.
I guess me and Noah, Noah at the bar. Me buying him another drink.
So why do you think we did this place again?
Because you can get the cheapest ale here.
Yeah, I'm failing to see the positive.
Hey, come on. I know you don't want to celebrate, but we still should.
Would you care to remind me what we're celebrating again?
The fact that we didn't die a few weeks ago.
Sure. Well, I feel like you're gonna run out of coin at this rate. Because not dying.
I did about 5 drinks ago.
Excuse me. No wonder you.
And before I go into the next part, did you two want to describe your characters?
Like Noah is about medium height with dark black hair and brown eyes, wearing some chainmail with a sword slung to his side.
Because this
Bit
is a
weary.
dangerous town. You're always ready for a fight.
David.
Not particularly, but he has it, and he seems like he uses it at least very regularly.
All right.
Just as a small side thing,
Yes.
I'm taking the foul brand drawback.
The which brand drawback?
The foul brand drawback. And the evil deity being this thing that happened in the water.
What, Alpsol?
Yeah. I'm changing my age and saying that incident made me undying.
You're saying that made you an Undyne?
Yeah. I'm saying I wasn't there, but I was close by.
Man,
Magic.
that's a hell of a curse to just completely change what race you are.
How old would I be then?
You can still be 80, I don't care. You turn into another race.
Cute.
But go on with what you were saying, Ollie.
Now's it, I'm done.
Cody?
I am Chase. I'm man of medium build as well. Look a few years older than the young Noah over there.
So a bit more of a
Yeah.
medium build than Noah.
Just a little bit more. I have a slouch hat.
Is it that rad musketeer looking thing?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I have a really pristine looking composite longbow.
I love that you people just brought weapons into the fucking bar.
It's strapped on my back. I don't have any.
I mean, granted, I'm sure there are pirates in this bar who have like their swords and stuff at their side, but like, you're just people.
Hey, not for long.
Yeah, not for long.
What are you talking about? We survived something a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago.
I assumed it was some bar fight.
Yes, why? That's where we got these.
Yeah, exactly. Here's why we're going to the bar.
Yeah, that's bad. That's a great start. While you're kicking back your brewskis, could you two of you give me a perception check?
Of course.
Of course.
Mhm. Okay.
It's not a -1 this time.
Yeah, Noah's just too busy like looking at his beer and being sad.
Yes.
Fortunately, Chase does see it. Excuse me. Chase, while you see Noah like looking into his beer and being disgusted by it, you just kind of turn back in your jovial fashion, you know, "Di-di-di-di-di-di," you know, that whole fun stuff. And while you're basking in your drunkenness, you see across the bar in a little goof-off section, and we do see our obligatory strange hooded figure. But it's not so much that he's calling for you. You see a group of people, like, with the booth with him, talking, and you see him pull out a jar of the Black Ocean. And he quickly goes back to hiding it, but you just happen to catch that.
I'm gonna, like, bump Noah's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I think that guy has some of that Black Ocean that old blah 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 Jenkins was told us about.
Charlie
Which one?
Jenkins is his name now.
Which one?
I'm going to try to like nonchalantly point without.
Like the nudge points.
Is this like a stealth you're wanting to do, or a sleight of hand to pass a secret message?
I was thinking that would be bluff to send a secret message.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Ollie, I thought your name was actually Cruz. Your name is Cruz. That's awful.
I don't know. I'm GM rolling. Everyone sees this.
Is it?
God, this is not a strong start for you,
David.
Cody, but
David,
David, I have a -2 bluff.
Yeah.
Ollie's name is actually worse than you think.
I'm sure why.
That's Cruz, like written like that, just means cross in some languages.
Okay.
It's getting
Okay.
worse.
Yeah, I'm aware.
More biblical.
Let's stop. Let's stop.
Ollie is the ultimate anime protagonist. That's fine. He'll get a harem later.
God.
Not if I can stop it.
Feel free.
Oh, David,
I'm gonna roll sense motive from one of them there too. Yeah, so as you're pointing and you see one of them, look, I'm gonna roll it for all of them just for your fucking sake. We'll hope they average out higher than Not granted, they don't all have a +3, but that is better. And you know that guy. So yeah, what's your intention was just to really make Ollie see it. Like you weren't planning to steal it or anything yet, were you?
No.
Yeah,
That piqued my interest.
That's a smart decision to answer like that. So so while the one guy is like pulls out his sword, but the other guy like stops him and pushes his hand back down to the sheath, and the hooded figure you kind of see them step up and they start to move to the upstairs where the rooms are.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
they as a whole decided that you aren't going to actually do anything about it. and that you aren't like there to steal it or anything that would cause them to like murder leading you. So yeah,
Hmm.
So
Fight
they
us.
have a
does not start with a bar fight, is what I'm saying.
canteen of black goop. What's the matter? What about it?
Well, where did they get it?
I imagine they went to the Black Ocean and scooped out a jar or so.
How did they survive going to the Black Ocean?
I don't know. Maybe they're powerful, or they have friends, or they bought it, or they found it, or maybe they're just lucky.
I feel like every time you say this, you take a shot.
Yeah, no, I feel that's right.
I guess you're probably right. Hmm.
Uh,
Oh well.
did Joe and Ahnks want to burst into this bar?
Sure. So I basically opened the doors of the bar very loudly. It's like, so, let's who's here.
Like loud.
Kat, do you know anyone here?
Hmm.
No, I basically, as I opened them, like David, as I opened them, like not trying to be steady or anything, I'm just talking loudly.
Okay, yeah. So people are like looking at you.
So, Kat, who do you know here?
Let's see. I'm gonna take a quick glance around.
Hey Noah.
Anyone
Look
here?
at that chick.
Hmm?
I think she's about your age.
God, is that the reason why we're?
Okay.
We must
Your
always
point?
do this for
Your
all the
point?
viewers. They are forever in love in our eyes.
Yes,
Me and
Chase,
Cody, we will do this.
There are other people my age in this town. Your point?
Ooh, look at
Well-
Ollie, the smooth talker.
Well, you should probably take your chance.
Hey.
I have never had a friend try to set someone up so fast. They're just like, yo, that person, the opposite gender, go for it.
So, are you drunk already?
Cody, what do you say?
I turned to look at my pile of glasses. Start counting.
Get to like
'Cause I think we
15
have
and you're
to
like,
say yes.
no,
Hmm.
you're drunk.
You're drunk.
After another one, maybe.
That's not how that works. Go on, I think that's enough. Let's be off.
I guess we'll
As
see
I'll
to leave.
put down a couple coins to pay for his absorbed amount of alcohol and go to leave.
Yeah, it's probably like a silver. So
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Running directly into these.
yeah, so as they're standing around parading about like, I'm looking for the toughest, the baddest, and you just see them walk right up to you, Joe, because you're standing in the doorway.
Oh,
Excuse me.
what about these two, Kat?
You guys ever been on a boat before?
I like how quickly Kat's accepted her fate.
Excuse me?
Well, it's more
Uh.
these two approach first, so I'm taking the assumption that they're at least somewhat interested.
No, we're just trying to
Able,
get
yes.
past you to
And size them
the
up.
door.
When was the last time I was in a boat?
Come on.
Ooh, I see. So you need to get your sea legs then. Come with me. I put Ollie under my arm. Start walking.
What do you mean you put Ollie under your arm?
You do come. I look at Cody. Come.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say.
Wait, so are you grappling Ollie? Since Ollie objects
this
this
where we're going,
clearly.
Noah?
I'm not doing it forcefully, but I don't know how Ollie will.
I feel like
No,
I was
it's-
holding Cody up, and then you just like pulled me away.
Yeah, so
And now I drunkenly lean over Kat.
Kat, help the gentleman, please.
Easy there, buddy. I got you.
Thank you.
This is absolutely the start of a pirate movie where you just like get the two drunkards to join your crew. They're gonna
I'm
wake
not
up-
sure, but like,
They're gonna wake up tomorrow in the middle of the ocean wondering what the heck happened.
does this count as kidnapping?
I look
Out
at
of
you.
character?
Well,
potentially.
you're very sober sounding, Ollie, so no.
I look at you and I'm like, barely not, my friend. And as I keep walking,
Uh,
well, my friend, my plan is this. I'm trying to mount a crew. A crew for what? I'm not sure yet.
sorry, I'm a little slow today. You want a crew because you want a crew?
I mean, yes, the great objectives start with a simple start, and I think 4 people might be enough. Maybe we get more, maybe we get less. I hope we don't have to get less. I look at you seriously. But otherwise, let us continue.
What do you plan on crewing?
Woo,
A ship.
adventure.
Probably a ship.
Yes, I got that. Do you have a ship to crew?
Not yet, my friend. I'm still planning on it.
I mean, look at the guy. He's obviously got to be loaded. I'm sure he can afford a ship.
Why
Maybe
did you-
he's squandered
you
all his money
lean
on the
in?
clothes.
Yeah, I'm like leaning over there. Look at him. He's loaded.
You lean in to be like, help me scam this dude.
I mean, you know he could have spent his last gold on the clothes, right?
Can't wait to get to the docks, David. And like the guy, so you want to buy my ship? I pull out my gun. No.
Do you even know how to sail?
Let this be the day that you know you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. Dun, 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 dun.
I know the very basics of sailing. My associate Kat seems to know a lot more than me, so that's good.
I can navigate.
I've practically spent more time at sea than I have on land, so
Oh, great.
As you can see, I'm
I was
surrounded
born
by.
at sea.
As you can,
I have the heart of the sea. Racial trait.
For God's sake.
I literally grew up in a port town and have been sailing my whole life.
as you can see, my friend, I'm surrounded by very talented people, and that includes you now. Congratulations!
Woo.
You're not.
See, you have the spirit. I look at Chase.
I put a thumbs up towards you.
Mm,
Now, young man,
I'm
accept your
assuming-
fate and come with me.
Except your face.
Can't you hear the sea calling for you?
Yes, it sounds wet, damp, and disturbing.
Well, that's half the experience, to be honest, but you'll get used to it.
Uh,
This is killing you, isn't it?
That's the spirit, my friend. Come.
uh,
We're going in the direction of the docks, Dave.
Alright. Assuming Ollie doesn't, ignore you.
just like confusedly being like must have been dragged along, I guess.
As we reach the port, I'm like, Kat, this is weird. I thought my plane would have gone haywire way sooner. I'm actually not sure. Well, let's walk about, see the ships, see the crews.
While we're walking, though, so
Yes, our friend,
you two.
and I look at you, Cody, like, your name is...
Chase.
Our friend Chase here is a bit combobulated because of the alcohol, I assume.
He's had one too many.
Yes.
Or a dozen too many.
Joe's just rubbing his hands. One just enough.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's had one too little.
What's your name, young
Exactly.
fellow?
Noah.
Great. My name is Arlen Arch. And this is Kat.
We're making fun of Cruz.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
what do the
Kat-
two of you guys do? You don't seem. If you ain't sailors, then you gotta do something around here.
Yeah, you don't forget you'll have to respect Kat. She is the first mate, after all.
Is that because she is your first person you found and therefore your first friend? or because she can sail?
Both. And third one, she has an anchor in her back, and I don't get to get in their bedside. As I
Wait.
keep moving.
As I like turn it, wait. Why do you have an anchor in your back?
You see her arms super muscly, I'm like,
Nice job.
Well,
And
Excuse me?
just how muscly are you? Where is your
you
sheet?
see,
17 strength.
I help people
I'm 18
from
strength.
one place to another.
I assume you both people have hard-working jobs now.
I see.
Because
Chase.
I'm good at making and finding paths.
Ah. That will be very useful in my journey.
I can't wait.
Chase, in our journey.
I can't.
Woo.
I'm using all, I'm using all of the energy I was going to use on Zarek for this, Dave.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, let's see. I started looking at the ships, David.
Oh yeah, the actual port yard. You see lots of little rafts and rowboats. You see a few fishing boats, trawlers, and then you of course do see like a war brig, but that's got like a crew of tough-looking, mooks and goons about. And Cody the drunk can, with his 16, go like, "Hey, I saw that guy. He drew a sword at me," and they're just loading up their ship off of some cargo containment trolley thing. They're loading up to go. But yeah, unless you plan on stealing from what is obviously a crew of pirates,
Commandeering the brig.
yeah, I would say, if you think you can take on some fishermen, there are those boats to steal. Otherwise, I think that raft would, these little rowboats, someone probably wouldn't notice you stealing them right away.
We have some
Oh, yeah.
options.
So,
We have actual
Captain.
suicide there, as I point to the big ship.
Dude, one of the pirates that drew the sword at Cody is like, "You pointing at me?" And the guy's like, "No."
That point is the guy behind you.
something tells me I don't think their ship's up for sale.
I look at you like snap look.
Oh, I
Sail?
remember him.
You know this
they,
is
They had the black goo.
There's also
Oh,
a crew of them, Chase.
yes, no, that I would not want to.
Also,
That
you
is
know
a
this
boat
is
very customizable to them. It's not my style.
They can have
You
it.
know- also this is a docking port where people dock their boats, not where you tend to sell boats, right?
I look at you blankly. Yes, I know that.
So if you're
This is
going to
the-
procure a boat, why are you here?
No, my friend, this is the thing. What I'm looking for, and I start whispering to you, is some fisherman that does not deserve his boat, so I'm going to steal it.
Do you want to
Cool,
steal
cool.
someone's method of life?
To be fair, I want to find someone who does really not deserve his boat.
the ships that are for sale should be around over there.
How do you plan on judging if they're worthy of their boat or not?
Investigation, my friend. Talk about town rumors, stuff of the sort. This is the thing, I like to consider myself a good Samaritan. So taking money out of ne'er-do-wells and such is a good job. I just also don't want to get myself killed
You
as
should
I
just steal
look
from
at the war brig.
the pirates. Just steal from the pirates, then.
Did you listen to that second part of my phrase, David?
Clearly not.
I just don't want to get myself killed looking at the war brig. Yeah.
Right.
This is the thing. I do not want to harm anyone innocent. But if there's anything I've learned from my long life, is that not many people are innocent.
Right.
Wait a minute. No, you didn't say what you did.
I could have swore Cody was gonna go, "Wait a minute, You're not a human. Like,
I haven't gotten that sober yet.
Wait a second, you're blue. Dabba dee dabba da.
followed by,
Okay.
you must be a lot younger than me.
Oh damn! I'm like looking at ship prices. I totally could afford to just start with a boat.
Yeah, you're gonna buy yourself like a, well, what is it, like a little boat, the
Dinghy.
rowboat thing.
No, that's the thing, Ahnks.
Can't
We're
afford
getting
it
the
now. I spent.
we're getting the 5-finger discount.
I don't think that applies to ships.
It does.
Yeah, I think he removes their 5 fingers and takes it.
That being
Oh,
said,
neat.
What's the price of a folding boat? Would you have bought that?
um,
That's a magical boat.
I mean, you people have magic in this world.
Yeah, but not
No,
enough money.
that's super
Yeah, but not
more
money.
expensive.
I don't
That's
know.
the problem.
The two boats that we could technically afford would be a rowboat or a ship's boat.
Well, a ship's boat is just a rowboat, you know?
Well, it's nicer than a rowboat.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, a folding boat would have been like 3 of your money combined. You're right. Sorry, it's not like I know prices offhand.
Actually, the thing is, the rowboat is to 1 to 3 people.
Just
So-
just throw Ollie away.
So,
That being said,
So rude.
so even if you procure a fisherman's boat, where do you plan on going with said boat?
Well, my friend, this is the thing. I have plans for the future.
Care to share?
But, well, first thing, there are many magical things in this world that I want to see, and just keeping on land in these David Arwayan Isles, something of the sort.
There are continents where some people reside in the world and, you know, go about saying that they're safe and stuff, but since you're pirates, I don't think you plan on sailing your boat across miles and miles of land, so yeah, don't go there.
Until we
I-
make airships.
I want to explore this world, my friend.
Cody, 30 years
Very-
ago, Fireball was considered the pinnacle of magic. Don't go crazy now.
I want to see more of the world. The sea.
And this is your plan?
It is a short-term plan.
It sounds more like a wish list.
A bucket list.
Like,
the long,
I want to a bucket list. I want to go to here. I want to go to here. That's not.
the long term is to get rich, but until then,
How about the right now term? What about that bit?
yes, no. The right now is to explore. For that, I need a ship.
And do you think a little fisherman's boat will get you to exploring places?
Well, I did not meant not to upgrade, but for that we need money. Money we need many things, to be honest.
And you're going to procure this money how?
Well, this is the
By
thing.
pillaging with the fisher's boats?
I get closer to you, like hand over your shoulder, like point at the sea. Out there is a treasure trove, full of things men in the land cannot imagine. And not all of those nerdwells, as I like look at the the brig.
Mhm.
Not all of them have ships that large or are that many.
As you look
So-
at him, you see that dude that's super gung-ho about stabbing you, just like trying to pull himself back as like 3 people are holding him back, trying to make him go back to work.
Or
Yeah.
like take your arm off my shoulder, like, and yet those places are still inaccessible by a fisher's boat.
Not truly. You just
Um,
have to sail by the coast.
And also, Joe is right. Like, islands that have been decimated by, you know, like pirates or, you know, the Black Ocean traveling too close to it where it got, like, Pirates of the Caribbean, or just all those sweet, sweet vessels that got sunk by whatever means, like, there's treasure literally everywhere. It's just a matter of surviving.
Friend, think about it. The riches, power, fame. Do you truly want to live a forgetful life in a poor town?
Well, riches and money and fame, they all sound very, very nice and appealing, in fact. Yes, I'm not sure how I can enjoy them without, well, still breathing and being alive.
Then will you stay here, have an unimpressive life, do nothing with your talents? I assume the weapons you carry are not for show.
I just imagine Joe, like, jumping around behind Ollie, like, peering behind his shoulder and stuff.
No, it's the thing, like, peering behind one shoulder, peering behind the others, like rubbing his shoulders, like,
The
listen here, my boy.
rubbing of the shoulders has got me there.
I am grooming you! I am grooming you!
So hard. I need an adult. I am an adult. Just think about it. What do you think, Chance?
Did you call
I
him
still
Chance?
No, Chase, sorry. You
Chase.
think Chase?
Isn't he Noah?
Oh,
Yes, I am Noah.
No, I know, I was talking
Oh,
He looks
Chase.
over to Chase.
Oh,
okay.
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 sorry,
I'm
I
fucking-
was watching the bird. They're really nice.
Chase, wouldn't it like to have fame and money?
Cody, give me a new perception. As you're watching the bird and you see this, this weird blue skinned dude, like, trying to, like, really get Ollie out of his shackles here, you kind of watch the bird land on the war brig as it's squawking and just, doing bird things like desecrating the boat. And the dude that's walking by with a crate looks back down to the crowd and he sees you looking at him and he fucking slams the crate down. He goes, "That's it!" And he jumps over the side down onto the dock, pulls out his sword as there are people like running to get to him, and he starts charging at you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
So
Oh.
Cody, you're not flat-footed. What would you like to do?
in my drunken stupor, I would like to try to look epic as I flail around to try to get my bow off and just end up falling backwards onto the ground.
You're so
Successfully
drunk.
getting the bow out, but it's falling on my ass.
All right. I'm sure the three of you see that and are looking at Cody.
Yes.
You okay with that?
Chase?
Guy,
Yeah.
run.
huh.
Joe, what's your CMD?
Probably not very much.
I mean,
13.
Yeah, 13. So Joe, as you're looking at him and Cody's like, "Guy," and you turn around, you see this guy running up and he just charges his side, like his shoulder, right into you and knocks you down. That is his action, and you see other pirates coming up to stop him, or maybe join him. Hard to say.
Sense motive?
Would you like to do that while you're on your ass?
Sure.
All right.
So who goes there? Sorry, my sense motive is my oratory, so
Whew.
Nice.
I know all of the motives, David.
All right. Joe, you have a strong suspicion that guy that you keep looking at is like peeved off for whatever strange reason. It just upsets him that you guys have been looking at him so much. Because it's not like you were there for the very beginning where the party saw him. But the other people, you think they might be joining to stop him, but between the notion of a fight starting, they won't hesitate to join in. And there's also the fact that you're, not exactly a welcome person, what with your not being human.
How many of them are there?
We'll say it's like 6 people that are like a whole round behind this guy because he jumped off the boat, like to get a further. They kept stopping him, like he fucking jumped for this.
As they're coming, I look at Ollie's character, I look at Kat, I look at Chase, and well, it seems they're looking for a fight.
I hope they find one. You just run away.
If I can I come up behind the guy?
Oh yeah, you can come up behind the guy. Flip it around the crowd and do whatever.
So, if you will,
Well, if
you
he's
will.
gonna ball.
Yeah.
He's a big fat man with a what's the word? A cutlass drawn out.
I guess I'm gonna draw my cutlass.
And bonk him in the back of the head.
All right.
Hey, Noah. You help me out.
Do you still threaten while you're knocked down, Joe?
Yes, he can still threaten.
I will take out my weapon. So
Yeah, so you can
Yes.
flank. You can flank Ahnks.
Sweet. All right. Hello, sneak attack.
Oh, you're broke.
Hey,
You're starting out
Anchor
strong.
down.
you want a little help?
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna use my Shikigami mimicry to give myself a -2 to hit to make my weapon non-lethal.
All right.
He
We're
needs a
going-
nap.
We're going full yakety sax, is what I'm hearing.
I imagine you guys hit them harder, honestly.
I'm using an improvised 200 weapon.
Now, Joe,
which brings me
those
up.
people seeing this girl throw out a fucking anchor on this man, they're joining now. they're supporting their crew member in his life's decisions.
Yeah.
Whatever they be.
let me see if that's a +2 to hit.
That would have been some nasty damage. Unfortunately, as you go to bonk him, he puts his hand over his head and kind of stops it, and he's just going, "You think that's big enough for me?" And obviously, he doesn't have an action yet, so he's just talking shit.
Then, for my action,
Yep.
That would have been such a good. That would have been such a satisfying start.
Actually, I'm just reading to see how I actually do this.
I'm just thinking, like, if Joe has like death maneuvers, I'm waiting for him to trip the man.
I got
No, I don't.
highly.
I took the range route, remember?
Yeah. Weapon drawn.
Okay. This is going to really spend my party performance rounds, but here I go.
I mean, you can sleep, so it's all good.
Basically, I will make in between Ahnks and the other pirates, they will basically see what seems to be a cube of water between them.
Is this like an illusion?
No, I'm starting my bardic performance water song,
All right.
and it provides cover to Ahnks. This is 5 foot. It gives cover.
All right.
It
So
has 3 points per inch. How much is 5 feet, David?
5 feet.
5
5 feet.
Yeah.
It's a cube. Yeah.
Inches. In inches.
Oh, 12, 36, 48, 60 inches by 60 inches.
60 inches. Okay, so dude.
It's a huge, like, you know what a gelatinous cube looks like, Joe?
Yeah.
It's just that, made of water.
So it has. So if we are right next to the sea and I can gather all of this water, so a cube of water with.
So it like comes out of the ocean.
Yes.
Okay.
So this cube has 180 HP and 1 hardness.
Well, it's not really the matter of like they're gonna try to fight through it because that's not exactly logical right now for them. Because you're not like in the middle of the ocean where there's all these like magically afflicted like One Piece characters.
Oh, I know.
It's more of the fact you've made a bunch of water come out, and as they're charging, they start like one guy puts his hands. He's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" They're trying to stop now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, they'll just stop even more once I actually start hitting them with that water.
Yeah, and there's a crowd like trying to disperse away from you.
Well, you shouldn't have
I'm gonna
done that.
spin around and see that and be, whoa!
You shouldn't have done that to me, my friend. People don't normally get out of a situation like this very well.
Well, Ollie, this would be your turn.
I'll swift action arcane strike. Two-hand my weapon and power attack.
Yeah, quick draw.
Okay.
I already drew when
Oh.
he charged.
Okay.
David, I might be in Luffy's position, but I am very much Usopp.
That's about right.
No one in good
As
for that.
I'm sitting there holding out a hand like, hey, Noah, help.
Dude,
And
you
just
enchant
go
your
this way.
weapon. The fucking guy has an anchor over his head. He's holding up with an arm. He pulls out his cutlass and stops you. You know, you might have fucked up. This guy might be too badass for you guys. This level 1 pirate.
We keep wanting 4s and 3s, yeah.
So Cody, it's back to your turn.
I guess I stand up and dust myself off,
All right.
and then I take an arrow and I just pull back the string, and I will attempt to disarm the guy that has the cutlass. Just
You have
pull
range
it.
disarm?
Yes, because I'm an archer.
Oh shoot! That's...
Oh shoot, indeed.
Oh my god.
As I drunkenly, and I do have death, so I get a +2 to this.
Did you want the drunken bonuses, or were you not going that hard?
Well, they're negatives.
Yeah. That's why I said drunken bonuses.
And
Well,
I'm going.
you're not that drunk, clearly.
Clearly, I'm just playing it up, David.
Yeah.
Being knocked over sobered up pretty good.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm fine
okay.
with that. Being knocked over sobered him up.
Of my
Seeing
own
the
volition.
giant cube of water enter out of the ocean.
Yeah, I
like,
was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck is that?
Curious
Oh, God.
now, okay. So I disarm his cutlass, the guy.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
near
yeah,
us.
clearly. You shoot the guy in the hand, and it nibs him, and he, cuts him, he drops the cutlass. Then he grabs Ollie's hand to hold him back, so he's got his hands full.
I guess we're doing this then. As I'll take the rest of my movement to step back. It's like, it's fine to step. Scooch a bit away.
I provoke when I try to do this. And I will fail, but while he's holding back Ollie's hand, he tries to, strength grip you so your hand hurts to steal your cutlass away. But instead, he's gonna get, whacked and stabbed. So,
Yeah,
David, are you ready?
that's better.
Mind
There we go, nap
yeah.
time.
So as you're just I can't hit you, and he's like, no, you can't. And you just lift up the anchor. He's like, oh, that felt lighter. Just.
Oh, that'd be a +2. Is that a 16 or not?
Non-lethal damage,
No.
by the way.
In the future,
No.
just remember.
He's a medium creature, so
Yeah,
only
okay,
two
he's a
people
medium
playing.
Oh yeah, because Joe's lying down there.
Ollie's going, he's fat, so he's large, right? But
Might as
Yeah,
well
all
be.
that damage is non-lethal, by the way.
yeah. So yeah, conked him right out.
I don't know if you're still initiative, but I'll say, well, we might as well give this oath back to their crew. We don't need them.
The crew's still coming at you. They're just going around the water cube.
Oh, they're about to get
I'm just
hit.
like,
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
hey, boss, I don't think that they're done.
I like how you're already boss.
Boss? What?
Cat!
What?
Go ahead, Joe. As two of the people start going around the cube, right next to it, they just decided to walk around it.
5 hit.
Oh, what a start!
Oh no, Joe.
Very much. Well, it does not confirm.
I mean, they'll probably get scared as this water just grows into a tentacle and tries to kill one of them.
Tries to kill one of them. Joe's not holding back here.
Jesus.
I mean, I just don't do much damage with it.
Hey, Captain, are you doing that?
So yeah,
Yeah,
Where's the ocean?
I missed, unfortunately.
because this is a backwater place and they're not used to magic, just have Ollie who can clearly conjure it. I mean, they're afraid of Pete's hand. You know, Charlie Pete Jenkinson, and
Charlie Jenkinson.
I am mad that this does not let me use my caster level as my base attack bonus.
So because you're still in like the blue ocean, yeah, One Piece references. I'll let you intimidate them because they're not used to this kind of shit.
Oh. Can I do something? So then can I do my move action also? Yes, pull out my gun. Now
Also,
you might
instead-
ask, why did I do that? Freaking, it's my signature move.
You wanted the gun for an intimidate bonus.
So I
Plus
didn't
one
want it for
intimidate
an
because of its
yeah.
You just wanted to
It's
draw
okay.
it as a move action.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you still want to intimidate them or no?
Yeah. $23.
That's a pretty good intimidate. And since these are just, ooh, what was that noise? Since these are just your average mooks, they're just a crew. The two of them that were near the tentacle will drop their weapon and kind of run into the crowd away from you, using people as shields as necessary. And the other ones
They
will
dropped their weapon.
yeah,
Great.
they drop their weapons. I said.
Yeah, no, I gained weapons, David.
Yeah, and the other 4 pirates there who haven't like quite yet approached the cube, they're just holding back their swords like aggressively as they're starting to take steps backwards.
Move along.
You're literally just controlling the ocean with your voice. That is terrifying to these people.
Perhaps we should leave now.
Yes. And go and get
Oh.
another round.
Probably should. I'll use my last movement with the
What are you
Water,
doing last
David?
movement?
No. Are they attacking or they're retreating? Correct.
Yeah, they're retreating.
Yeah, I'm just using the shape of water to basically give the weapons to Ahnks' character, Kat.
All right, so next round.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case any of the other 2 people wanted to do anything there.
Sheath sword.
You,
All right.
you want me to get more weapons for you?
Put
Just
my-
like ammo.
There's that unconscious
Sheath
bloke
sword
too.
USB.
And I'm like looking down at the unconscious dude. You guys want your guy back?
Just leave him here. He needs a long rest.
They don't answer out of fear.
Was he the one that had the the black jar,
I mean,
the
you
black jar of black water?
want to start checking down his pants?
No, I just wanted to try to remember if that was the one that Chase pointed out or not.
No,
Oh, that's one of his.
that was the hooded figure.
This is just the
This
idiot.
is,
Okay.
this is not the hooded figure. This is just one of the creatures.
Okay. Yeah, never mind then. Ignore him.
I mean, I'll pick up this one's cutlass that I knocked out of his hand.
Free cutlass.
Yep. Slide into
I
him.
know. I'll go pick up the two that got dropped.
A short sword and a medium sword.
A medium sword.
A medium
Oh,
sword?
sorry.
Long
Yeah.
sword, you mean?
No, a medium sword.
I like medium sword. It's a small long sword.
I'm adding it on my sheet
In
as
this-
medium sword.
Yes, in this world, great swords are above average swords.
Don't make fun of me. I mean, it's shorter than a long sword, but longer than a short sword.
Rapier?
No, that's thin, Cody.
Dueling sword.
Yes.
Oh, it's a dueling sword then. Alright.
Can't wait till people just enter fucking gladiator.
Don't tempt them.
Ooh, a dueling sword.
I don't have a sheath for either of these. I'm assuming they just dropped the weapon.
Yeah, they did not drop their sheaths.
Don't jump.
Their pants are still very much secured.
Yeah, so I just have the two swords in my hands now.
You can take his sheath though. They got the floor.
You want to finagle his sheath off of him? Like, I'll let you. I'm just wondering if you really want to.
No, not particularly. I'm just like, alright, I got these two swords.
3 swords.
What do you?
Cody picked up the other one.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, I have the cutlass.
I just
what do you want with those swords?
oh?
I mean, I never had a sword before.
Wait, what?
Consider it the fee.
Well, we should.
Let's go.
Well, here you have the You can choose between all the swords, and we'll sell the rest.
I have a sword, thank you. I
And-
don't need a second.
Oh,
I mean,
so
I'm
Chase.
And I remind you, you're just having your conversation right where
Let's
you know,
go.
This guy like.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I think it's
we're
as we're
moving-
walking.
Oh, you're
David,
walking away. Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
as we're walking, I'm having the cube of water dissolve on top of the guy that was conscious.
Quite rude. All right.
Yes.
That'll-
I'll wake him up.
Did that eat one of my body performances? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Yes.
I mean, your first combat was a success.
Hmm.
Well, now we can sell these swords and drink for it for our first victory.
Yeah.
First of many, my friends.
I like swing this cutlass in there a little bit. Oh, this feels well enough.
Good.
You're
Then
gonna cut somebody with that.
Yes.
I don't have anywhere to put it right now. I'm just like holding it.
We
We'll
can get
get-
a sheath.
yeah, we'll get you a sheath.
How about we did it before you enter the bar with an unsheathed blade, huh, Chase?
Yes.
3 unsheathed blades, actually.
Are you keeping that cutlass, Cody?
Yes.
Okay. You should mark down that it's close to broken.
Okay.
It's got like chips on the cut of it. The slashing.
We
edge.
might also just get you a better thing.
It's jagged. Is what I should say.
It's now a cross-two saber style.
I mean, it's
No,
not like you
that's-
can't repair it.
Cutlass.
It's just in case you happen to feel like dipping it in acid. It's not going to last as long as a fresh one.
My friend, could you let me see that sword?
Oh yeah, sure.
Men.
I'll
right?
start. Yeah, I will start coating it with what seems water and start mending itself over time as we're walking.
Yeah, thumbs up. 10 minutes go by as you're chalking and constantly looking behind you, making sure they didn't follow you. And Joe will hand you a fancy-looking new sword.
There we go.
So,
Yes.
as you're walking around the port city, making sure that you don't get into another fight, obviously, what you talking about? You're not in the dockyard anymore where you plan on stealing a boat.
Oh, we're going to sell these swords. Get a drink
Get a sheath.
and a sheath.
But
Yes.
So, where are you from? Clearly, you're not.
Local.
Well,
Yeah, local. We'll go with local.
well, my story comes from many years ago. Well, but that is not a very interesting story. You know,
I just-
magics.
I just imagine, like, my story froze from many years ago. It's like zooming in on your face, then it zooms back out. But that's not important right now.
That also does what's this.
One mug over.
My story is a man lost at sea. Magic happened. Yeah.
For good or for
That's-
bad.
Yep. My old life's behind me.
Magic. It be wild.
He can talk to the ocean.
Yeah, I saw that. That was that in my head?
No,
was-
So cool.
That was not in your head.
Okay.
The looks of the locals more obviously avoiding him is perhaps
just, like,
more
waiting my
noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
you're all talented in your own ways, and I am talented on mine.
wait. So you were at?
I know
sea.
my way around a ship. You literally just asked the ocean to smack a dude.
and it almost did.
Yeah. Yes, unfortunately, I missed.
You can't find
Huh?
good help nowadays.
Yes,
Oh.
I can do some
Sorry.
things, but
So you came from the sea. You have a story that you're not telling us.
I
And
mean,
you
it
control
is
the
not
water.
that I'm not really telling. It's just not very interesting.
A non-interesting story from the sea. Okay, so you're not like.
So, what about
No.
you, Kat?
A not interesting story about how you learned to talk to the ocean.
No, that is after, my friend. But let us call it aside for another day. A man must keep some mystery, no?
I mean, it's magic. Noah can do magic.
Mine is a bit different. Just magic itself, its own art. What I do, it is how to say, as you just see me like doing that thing with the wrist where you just like spin it. An art. Yes, an art. By refining this art
Okay.
and speaking to the ocean obeys my command. Not that only the ocean, water itself.
Interesting. And this was procured after magic occurred.
Yes. It did help. I already had an affinity with water, it just made it stronger.
Perhaps another day, if you're willing to talk, if you're willing to explain more, I'd love to ask you more about it. But now's not the time.
Yes, now is the time to sell our spoils and celebrate.
You
Ooh.
you get towards a shop that actually lets you in, although the man behind the counter there isn't exactly giving you a friendly face. And as he constantly eyes our friendly Captain Joe here, Alan, is it?
Arlen.
Arlen, my fault. He's constantly eyeing Arlen here. He kind of dismissively goes, 15 gold, all three of them.
First, my friend, it's only 2.
Yeah, the cut.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
have a
eyeing that nice looking cutlass Cody has. He goes, friend's already got a bow. Does he really need a sword?
And my friend, I would very much like an assurance that you give me. And I start tapping his table. A fair price. I would hate to be tricked. Especially in this nice new town I'm in. So let's just be friendly. Business will come to both of us.
Yeah, he squints at you. Probably, I mean, you're probably stronger than him, but I don't think he cares. Uh, he'll offer you, and he states this. He goes, 10 gold for 2 is more than fair enough.
Can I do an appraisal to see if that's right?
Absolutely.
Is the place trained only or not?
Yeah, mine is trained.
No, I just wonder if I could try to do a check as well.
13.
It kind of is. He's like that short sword could be bought for 10 gold. I mean,
The selling price would be like 5.
It's what it's a cutlass and a dueling sword, right?
yeah, the dueling
Yeah,
sword
dueling
is probably
sword.
worth 10, but he doesn't exactly radiate the vibes of friendliness towards you.
How about we shake on 12?
I'm gonna look around for a sheath, David.
All right.
How about 10 in a sheath?
Yeah, as the guy was about to like open his mouth and just like insult you because you could just feel it. You go, 10 in a sheath. He goes, yeah, 10 in whatever piece of leather you see.
He said whatever piece of leather?
yeah,
Pick his belt.
yeah. You're gonna be like that, Joe? You really don't think he's gonna try to do something to you?
Does he think I'm not going to do something to him?
Well, I'm sure you might, but he's being a very aggressive man towards you. Cody, you do see some things, but like you've got a fucking cutlass, dude. Like these things are more designed for short sword, like long swords, like actually like smith
David.
swords.
Does he have any cutlass?
No,
Really?
he's selling more traditional things.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other shops weren't like letting you in because you have your little blue devil friend there. this guy didn't seem to care, but he's also not selling like I said, he's selling like Smiths, like Captain Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's bring that up. You know that swords Smith dude.
Mm-hmm.
How the swords weren't cutlasses; they were just traditional swords. It's just that.
Mm-hmm.
He's the weirdo selling real swords.
So,
He can't be picky to deny your service.
so David, I'll just take a what's the cutlass? Is the cutlass? How long is the cutlass?
It's like a saber size. But
Yeah, I mean it's not.
So like long sword size.
It's not terribly important.
it's shorter than a long sword. It's
It's
like a saber.
it's like a short sword, but
Like it's like a scimitar, Cody.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's a shorter scimitar.
I'll find whatever as close as I can, and then I'll just jam it in there.
Yeah, because Joe's there to repair it. So, you kind of jam it into the leather, and you see the horror on this man's face. He's like, "What are you doing?" And what your little leather strap there, Cody? It looks like you have your nice traditional sheath. You know, the little sheath on the belt and everything, and then your sword ends up looking like this with a nice little hilt sticking out. The nice curved whatever, all that fun stuff. And then the actual blade is like this, cutting out of it.
I say you got the rest of the blade coming through.
Well, it seems it did not fit.
So, like, it'll cut your leg every now and then, Cody, but it looks stylish as fuck.
Yes, stylish.
Well, it seems that we didn't find anything
And
very
you
good.
just see
to
the
make you do.
blacksmith, his hands on his face, like, drawing his eyelids down as he's like, God, what are you doing?
I needed a sheath. This will. Just like put it on.
Chase, that's never.
We can probably fix it somehow. Well,
He doesn't give you a bag for the coins he hands you. He just gets you like a handful of gold and silver pieces.
Get out.
And puts it on his counter. He grabs the swords. Did you want to, do that or anything and stop him, or are you fine with just him taking it?
well, thank you very much. I did not need another bag.
He goes, you've got all the leather you need. Get out of my store.
To be honest, I think we need more leather around there. I like point at the blade.
Doing business with you.
What was that, Ahnks? You got a weird
It's a pleasurable day.
I said pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, okay. The blacksmith gives you a look like, why are you still here?
Let's go.
We'll come back when we need more armaments, my good sir.
When you say that, you can just see his eyes bugging out at you like, no.
As we leave.
Yeah.
Hey, Arlen.
Yes?
As you leave, you can see through the window his head is in his hands.
Is that a normal occurrence for you?
Oh, racism. Yes, very much so.
Racism. I knew all about it, even before I was blue.
I mean, I like lean down next to Noah, like the 2 inches that I am taller than him. If you didn't notice, he's blue.
That's so good. But the great thing is that if there are any elves like are walking around, it's like you think just like go after the people wearing like beanies.
Yes, Chase. I can see colors just fine. He's blue.
What? What are you talking about, blue?
Nothing much.
Huh.
Just like that's what I
My
thought.
favorite color.
That's so, huh?
Yes.
So, do you want to find somewhere to sit and drink as I stare daggers at Chase, and perhaps discuss your idea of procuring a boat in more detail?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Go check out a bar.
And Chase,
I know the what?
when we leave this bar this time, I want you to be able to walk out of it on your own. If you catch my drift.
I will have only one. That.
Of the normal
Oh.
size, thank you.
Oh, my friend, don't
Normal
worry.
size, yes.
And as I
Oh,
puff,
everybody else.
don't worry, my
Yes.
friend. As I pat the pouch on my side, this is what these are for.
I
Uh-huh.
need a gold coin, though.
Oh, sure. Here, I
Thank
toss you
you.
the coin.
I kept it.
Mine.
So we're going to be like, Cody catches the gold coin. Gonzo. Just Cody's no longer there.
You're like,
No, yeah,
Addy
you
Debs.
could- I think you know what alcoholic drink.
Ah, shit.
Gold
I,
coin.
Oh, fuck me.
I don't have a cape anymore, people.
You
Cody,
don't have a what to do?
Cody, you want to meet the dwarves before you can get that thing.
Oh, damn it. They
So
don't
we,
just have it?
No, remember these people are racist, Cody. You want to like go to the dwarven lands and like meet up with those people so they can be racist at you.
That's fair, that's fair. But maybe once
I'll
I
tell you
drink,
if you want to roll.
into a super,
Yeah.
they'll like me.
Yes.
But, I'm gonna get the hard.
I would love to see that. Cody's getting drunk and they're just like, we're sorry. We thought you were a human, but you're just a really tall, skinny dwarf. Ah!
I'll order the strongest, normal-sized drink they have.
Yeah, you old man's ale. Go ahead. What is it? Old soldier's ale or something.
Okay.
I'll take one of those too on the captain's tab.
Nothing for me, thank you.
okay. Tonight's on me then.
Tonight's on me. Yeah, as you people enjoy your little festivities, drinking and eating the, man, I can't imagine food being fantastic, but it's there.
I'll toss 7 coins to everyone.
Oh,
2 gold, 5 silver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, enough for people to, drink and feast and hopefully get some bored in this room before you go out for your next day. And as you're having your little party at your booth in the corner, because, it's, other people are here and, you're a crew, you're hanging out together. You, Cody, I'm going to let you get the perception ahead of everyone, as always, because you've been the one rolling the best. And I don't think Ahnks, no, not Ahnks, I don't think Ollie is going to be the dude to see it. So, just barely, but yeah,
Real distracted.
yeah, that's what I thought. But you're
Makes-
right, I should have given
makes
you the
sense.
chance.
No, that sounds that right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
He's back to looking at his drink.
I'm
Yeah.
not drinking
Yeah.
this.
No,
I'm not
yeah,
drinking this.
You people are partying, and, like, you see Noah there with, like, beer glasses over his eyes going, I've got beer goggles, and, yeah, while he's doing that, blinding himself, Cody, as you're laughing, you turn to, and you see in the distance of the room, the hooded figure approaching you.
I turn to the captain. Now, Captain,
Yes.
just to fair warn you, this guy had the Blackwater.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't know why he's coming towards us, but he is. As I clearly point to
As you clearly point, yeah.
Wow.
He's
Unbelievable.
undeterred by your pointing, by the way.
I will try to discern his motive.
You're really good at that.
Oh,
Not this time.
Yeah, like,
Not today.
it's still a 12.
I'll still try to sense as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bit concerned. Oh god. I'll be back.
I don't know.
Yeah, no strong hunches other than the fact that you know he's coming at you.
Just the wrong ones.
That was not the right bracket.
Good job, Ollie. We'll treat that as a 0. And
Oh, look, my 1.
No hunches.
yeah, no hunches. You gonna do anything before he gets up there? I mean, he's walking, mind you. It's not like he's running across. Like there's a crowd. Like you have a good half a minute,
as he's approaching, like, so, what brings you to our table, good friend?
Oh, so you're like screaming over the crowd then?
He's gonna raise a
As
pint.
he's approaching, yeah.
Yeah, you raise a pint.
Yeah, basically,
Yo,
this also to alert those two.
Yeah, but if you're like raising a pint and everything, it's something that like people might like see you scream, but if you raising a pint, they're like, he's just fucking goofing off. So they don't really pay that much heed to you in the crew, other than the fact that you're blue and he's weird looking. But as he approaches, you see him. A hand, extends out from his cloak. So he reaches back into it, and he slams the little glass jar of the black water swirling around in it on the table. And
Nice.
you see him, his head held low, so you just see his like scraggly beard through the cloak. He's just saying, "I hired the others to be a transport for me, but I see that they aren't fit to go where I want to go."
I see. There's something. You're looking for something of more mystic variety. More
Yeah.
arcane, maybe, perhaps.
He goes, "I am looking for something."
ain't we all, brother?
I see. So, can you establish some conditions, maybe? Some beneficiaries for us?
I'm sorry, Joe. What was that word?
Beneficiary.
Beneficiaries.
Benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just what benefits.
I was
basically.
like, Ben and Jerry's. No, those aren't around, Joe.
Love to.
Ain't no Ben & Jerry's here.
Give me Ben and Jerry's. I don't care if you have to travel to the future. Do it. But yeah, we need some benefits.
He, still leaning down, looking at the swirling black water. He goes, "I only want one thing from there. Whatever else you can carry is yours. I can lead you there."
Let's see. Have a seat. Let us talk.
Alright. I think we can keep going a little bit. I think there's a better thing to table it on rather than right there if you want. So,
Oh yeah, sorry, it's because I'm completely disorientated. Because supposedly for us, it's still 1 more hour.
Yeah, same.
So he'll put away the black liquid back into his cloak, and he's still not looking at you in the eye. So he's just there slouching in the chair.
So, good friend. Seems that you're presenting us with an opportunity. I'd like to hear a bit more specifics. I do not want to endanger my new friends and crew for nothing at all.
The 4 of you showed more threat than that of an entire pirate crew.
But of course, I choose only the best.
Then I understand that you are the best here for this job.
That is very probable, my friend. Now, what is exactly the job? I see it as to find something I want. I see you want to bring us to a place of riches that we can't even imagine. And you have the one thing you want, and we can get the rest. But we need details. Things that that make us feel safer about our choices to trust you.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
He kind of like breathes a bit, but you don't really like you can hear him like inhaling because you're close enough to him, but you don't see his chest expanding much. And he exhales, but again you don't really see him moving for this. And he goes, "I'm sure you're smart enough to understand where I want to go."
I think we have a decent idea where.
I like like tap my finger right in front of the black water.
And it's not there
I
anymore.
guess so.
Yeah, where it was.
Oh yeah, where it was.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we do know, don't we? Well, let us plan this out a bit better. As I move like what would be like a lantern in the middle of a table to the side, take out my map.
You see that he kind of turns to like avoid the light.
David, can I make a religion check?
Yeah, sure.
What about Arcana?
Because don't forget, I'm a bird. A bard.
I'm a bird.
I'm a bird.
That was last
no,
game.
I'm not
That
new
was last
anymore.
game. One character, Joe.
Oh.
Is
I'm
he-
rolling ass today.
Yeah. You're like, I can't put my finger. Take that hood off. Right? So yeah,
Can't put my finger of that skeleton impression of this.
I want to throw in Arcana Master's the wrong check, so it's not really going to help us, so...
Yeah, so what would you like to do, Joe, as you're like, I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, no, I basically see. So I know more or less where the stories about the because now out of curiosity, my character's smart, so it seems he wants to get closer to where the ghost ship is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, that's. I think that's obvious enough, Joe.
Yeah. So in the map, would I know more or less what it is?
Like, what you mean?
Because I have an actual map.
He's saying can he point out where the event, where the,
No,
the
it
black
moves.
website is?
It moves, remember?
I was basically asking if they're I knew there was a route or some sort. Do I do a history check or something?
No, it moves. Like, it's actively moving.
Well, we can bring you with us.
It's not like a spot in the Dead Sea. It travels.
No, I imagine. I didn't know if they did rounds. Like they could have a route. They would.
Oh, I mean, there might be, but it's not like there's anyone alive enough to approve of that.
And if they are, it's not on our little maps.
Well, my friend, while a difficult endeavor, it is not impossible. Trailing shipshit is that is difficult to say the least. Very well tried.
If it makes you feel better, I don't eat or drink much. And I'll work.
Well, friend, it does. Since we are all in all this transparency, tomorrow we are to acquire a ship in any way necessary.
You see
My head
him,
thumps against the table.
You see him kind of shuffle his head up, like he wanted to look at you, but he goes back to looking down, and he goes, "Perhaps this was a mistake."
It wasn't.
It wasn't. Yeah, you give him that affirmation, like, no, you stay.
You don't understand. All of what happened today cannot be simple coincidences. It is fate, my friend.
Yeah, Joe, I will let you hit me with the diplomacy with that. Make him really think. The big think. You do have that sweet drawback going for you, though, right, Joe?
That doesn't affect it.
No?
The fall brands
It's -2.
-1 on disabled devices. Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
How does
it does.
How does a foul brand affect disabled device?
Oh, it's dependent on, is it on your face or your hand?
My hand.
His whole skin is blue. Okay.
Oh, then it does.
He's blue.
Then it doesn't. Then it's not gonna. Yeah.
I just have.
There's two. There's two. If the mug itself is on your hat, and then you get the penalty to disable device, disguise, and slight.
Okay.
Like, you see that Lazy has all those symbols. They're just more focused on their hand,
Okay.
on his hand.
Lazy.
Lazy.
Sorry. It's kind of the same image.
We know what's up.
Mhm.
Arlen.
This is
But
water lazy. Lazy
Yeah.
sea.
Easy wave.
Lazy's cousin. Procrastinating.
aha! I only do good on charisma skills. As a
Those are the
bardship.
ones you need to be because you're the pirate captain.
All right, so
The cat.
so you see him as he was about to stand up, and you're like, "It's fate." He kind of sklimps back down, like he's not happy to stick around, but you might be right. You know what I mean?
It's like I hate the fact that you're right, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's the kind of like, "Oh, you might be my last hope, Obi-Wan."
Let us make a deal. Give us, let's say, 3 days maximum, and we'll have a ship ready to sail. How about it? And I extend my hand to him.
With that 28, yeah, he goes, 3 days is fair, and he extends his hand out and shakes. And as he looks you in the eye, you can see his little bushy beard leads to like a cut up mouth, and it leads up to his little like kind of not a nose, a nose hole, and you see one eye, and the other is a skull.
Ooh.
Don't worry.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, it's not
No.
like you didn't see it coming.
Do not worry. Let's just, for now, drink, marry. In the morning, there's more.
He stands up and goes, "We may meet here in 3 days' time, then."
Yes, it seems. Except, yes, in 3 days' time, meet here.
And he goes, "I don't mean to be rude, but like I said, I don't eat or drink much." And he begins to leave.
Fully understand, my friend. For each his own.
So,
And so he's leaves.
on.
Well, that went well, didn't it?
Better than it could have gone.
You just said we're gonna acquire a boat in 3 days.
Did you just
and
make a
this
deal
boat-
with Skeleton Jim?
I didn't say that. And that boat is gonna have to be bigger than your average fishing boat. You do know this.
It doesn't have to be much bigger. It just has to be bigger for. It just has to be a boat for now.
It has to have at least 5 people
It
be able
has
to
to
crew
fit
it.
5 people, and the fishing boat will barely fit 2.
What?
Yeah, I
Rowboat.
don't know if you've seen what a trawler is, Ollie.
I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, alright.
Boy,
That's fair. He's
Noah.
exaggerating.
I think you need to stop drinking. You've clearly lost your reason.
well, if Chase says so, he must be right.
The point still stands. So we still
So
can't exactly
tomorrow-
get a fishing boat.
Tomorrow,
I mean,
Yeah?
he can control the sea. He can just make a boat move away, and we could claim it because it's no longer docked.
But so you want
I mean-
to entire boat and have it float away, and then procure it.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure if we do some asking around, we could probably just get one that way.
That's also fair.
this is the thing. We can do this various ways. We can see if any of the owners of the boat have problems we can solve and trade the boat. We can see if any of them don't deserve their boat, and
That's
we
gonna be
just
a
get the
hell of a
boat.
problem. Yeah, you
What
can
if-
have my boat. Why not?
I mean, I was
Well-
like I was thinking, let's see if we can strike up a deal with the guys making like
Shipwrights.
what do you call it? Yeah, the shipwrights.
I mean, those people weren't that strong that came off the boat. Big boat,
No,
wide boat.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you
but
can
can
assume
we
a crew of them is actually a fight.
But also, even if we do require it from them, can the 5 of us actually,
Well, when did the Skeleton Jim say he was going to help fight? He just said he'd work with you.
I'm not talking about that. Actually,
Start
how
sailing.
could you actually sail the boat with 35 people?
Oh,
I
it is.
mentioned before. There's been
Oh,
plenty of sailing.
I'm
cool.
aware, but like a boat of that
As long
size,
as as long as we don't go for anything too big.
yeah.
This is the thing, my friend. We are not going to get the biggest ship for now. We do not have the crew for now.
For now. I can't wait for
The
next session. Is this Joe going to be like, who wants to join a crew? We'll pay you a copper.
I'll get you off this fucking island.
no, no. It is imperative to know that we'll get a ship, a small ship, but everything's so small. We just will build on it, or get a bigger one in the future eventually.
So we're just gonna acquire someone's small-ish, medium-sized ship.
We are a smallish, medium-sized group.
Cheers.
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 As I grab my fifth drink.
Well, my friend, I think that is what Noah calls one too many.
So I'm gonna start stumbling.
Well, let us see. So, Kat, you've spoken about the shipwrights.
Yeah, I'm sure we can do some talking.
Yes,
See if anyone knows something simple.
let's see if any of them are not racist. That might help me.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
You could solve that just by not being there.
So I'm the face.
Yeah,
Look.
that's true. Isn't it sad that they're like, I really don't like your kind here, stranger, but I prefer you to these imbeciles, just the party like drinking constantly.
Hey.
It's just a background shot of the party doing a kegger.
My diplomacy's not that far behind yours.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
diplomacy
An 8.
is.
Mine's bad.
I mean, Ahnks, it's because, like, if you actually go see my sheet, my actual character is a mess.
Oh, yeah. Into all the characters, though. And that's great.
I think I'm the most normal character purely because I'm a fighter.
I mean, mine's pretty normal. Mine's just
My 2 feet are dedicated at using my gun, and you've seen how much I use my gun.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm extra arcana pull toughness and arcane strike, so mine's pretty normal.
I
I
mean,
blew
it's
a
gonna be
talent.
nice when.
I blew a talent and a feat on swimming.
David, I think I know what I'm going to do.
Yeah?
I might change my gunsmith and precise shot to actual feats, but keep the gun for the walls.
Alright, that's fair. Just 'cause it's,
Like, alternatively, you can build into or you can grow into using your gun more.
yeah.
No, I just forgot that I didn't actually get the trait to get me proficiency in it.
Nice.
Wasn't that half the fun, though?
No,
You
it
can
is
get that
not.
level 5.
No, thank you.
I mean,
Just dip gunslinger.
technically, if you handed me the gun, I could still disarm people with it.
Yeah, I'll see. Before next session, I'll have it ready. But for now, for now, the plan is get a ship at all costs. Are we agreed on that at least?
Yes.
That's good.
Sure.
It's so good to have a dependable crew.
So, the party spends its first night together drinking in an inn. Not exactly the way most parties end, but yeah, it's more of what they start with, you know?